think we can all agree that the number one challenge facing every creative freelancer and practically every business right now is how do we get more clients? How do we attract the work that we love and the projects that inspire us? And today on Coaching for Creatives, I'm going to talk about why the difference between marketing and selling might actually help you get more clients in your creative business. I'm Maura McKay. I am the founder of Business of Creativity. We are an online learning platform. We deliver live delivered training, resources, and support for creative freelancers and entrepreneurs to help you bridge that gap between your creative genius and having those clients. So one of the things that comes up again and again is the creatives that come to me are looking for help to get clients. And I've noticed that how they ask for help is kind of all over the board. And many of them don't really know what kind of help they need. They don't really know, do I need help with my sales? Do I need help with organizing my offers? Do I need help with marketing and communications? And I believe that one of the reasons why there's so much confusion and so much frustration in trying to find the help and support that you actually need is because we're not really clear on the difference between marketing and selling. So that means you're probably not clear on where you need to adjust or tweak or learn a new skill. You're probably focusing on the wrong thing. That's what most of the time is coming up. So let's look at, so what is marketing and what is selling and what is the difference? So we know that why you want to know the difference is so that you can get clear on where you need to focus your time, energy, and effort in finding support, new skills, new resources, new techniques. It's also going to support you in understanding the expectations from each activity. Often people are marketing and are measuring their marketing success on sales-based metrics, meaning they're doing a marketing activity and they're trying to figure out whether it's working or not, and they're looking at the wrong things to measure. They're looking at the things that we measure when we're doing sales. So the difference between marketing and selling. If you're watching this live, I'd love to hear what you think the difference is between marketing and sales. And if you're catching this on the replay, let me know if marketing is your biggest problem or selling is your biggest problem and why. So one of the things that we start off with at the Business of Creativity is, yes, you need to understand what your business is. And then we look at how are you going to actually sell your services. Many of us are really well trained in our creative services, in how we do our craft, in how we actually deliver the services, but that sales part is confusing. So selling is when you're making a specific offer and you're asking them for a commitment to work with you. Usually it involves the exchange of dollars or a contract or something like that. Selling is the moment in which your client becomes a client. Before that, they're not even actually a client. So most of the time when we're marketing, we're trying to market to get clients. We actually want to market to get inquiries, leads. We want to market to get the people that we're going to magically convert into clients using sales. So a sales strategy and system is about being clear on how do you close someone. Do you have a discovery call? Do you use in-person selling? Are you asking them to just buy now and fill in a form and give you their credit card? What is the process by which you convert someone into a paying client? the more that you can have that completely mapped out, dialed in, written down, and figured out, the easier time you're going to have of converting someone into a client in that sales process. Sales tools are things like proposals, estimates, contracts, discovery call scripts. Sometimes people are doing a creative briefing within that sales call. Maybe you just want a project inquiry script. Maybe there is a form that they fill out. Whatever that process is, including the next steps that come after it. So for example, a graphic designer might get an inquiry for a visual identity project. And that graphic designer wants to have a very clear sales system to say, okay, first step, we're going to get on the phone and we're going to talk about your project. During that call, I'm going to ask a whole bunch of questions. And at the end of the call, we're going to book a time to review the proposal together. You would go away, prepare your proposal, and then you would, at that next call, you would deliver the proposal, handle any objections, and close the sale. So that's sort of like a two-part sales process. Alternatively, you could be a photographer with mini sessions available, and they can just arrive at your website, book now, click the book now button, go to a scheduling page, choose their time for their mini session, and prepay the session fee and check out without having to talk to you. So whatever your sales process is, make sure you have the sales part mapped out before you start marketing. Marketing is communications. Marketing is your price. Marketing is what you actually include in your services. Marketing includes your brand voice and communications. Marketing is all the activity that you do to bring strangers, people have no idea who you are, through the journey of getting to know you, know what kinds of services you offer, know your style, what makes you unique, like you, and be in a position of actually needing your services, ready to buy, and willing to see if you might be the right fit for them. So marketing is all of the stuff that comes before you get an inquiry, before you book a discovery call. And marketing activities are measured with different metrics. So if you've been struggling and you've been thinking, why am I not getting any clients because I'm posting all the time on Instagram, you may be posting marketing style posts without that call to action that moves them into the sales part of your marketing strategy or your business strategy. So we want to market so that we can then sell. And you want to have both of those pieces dialed in completely. In Business of Creativity, we start with designing your framework for your business and then figuring out that sales system and process so that you know exactly who you are and how to sell your services. Then we move into building out your offers in more detail, in really aligning what you sell with what your market needs, because it's so much more challenging and difficult to sell something to a market that doesn't really need it. So you want to make sure that whatever you're offering in your marketing, whatever you're talking about in your marketing, is totally aligned with what they need. Once we figure out exactly what your offers are, then we build out your pricing so that you have a pricing strategy for either doing like market penetration or a promotion strategy or a profitable, sustainable pricing strategy. Once you have your pricing and your offers built out, then we start looking at growing your clients, growing your revenue through marketing and through marketing communications. And finally, we move into business mastery, where you fine tune all of the elements of your business so that you can accelerate your results through them. So marketing then comes about a third of the way through your buyer's journey, or through your business journey. Two different things. Marketing, which is the promotion of, the communication about, even designing your pricing is part of marketing. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later on this month. And selling, the process of sales. All month in February, inside the Business of Creativity Facebook group, where we do these Coaching for Creatives lives, the whole topic is marketing. We have some great marketing topics in Coaching for Creatives. We have the how to get more clients, really, the free live interactive workshop coming up on the 10th and the 23rd. We have Real Talks, our pop-up mastermind, where we'll be talking about marketing. And coming up in March, we have our 3-month-long Grow Your Creative Business marketing training program. So I'll be talking about that all month. Please hop into the Business of Creativity Facebook group and post your marketing questions, the things that have been challenging you. If you have any thoughts or ideas about the difference between marketing and selling and how that might support you, put them down in the comments. I always check back to see what you guys say and what resonates with you. Thank you so much for joining me on Coaching for Creatives. My name is Aura McKay, and I'll see you here next week.